You need California.
For?
Probably the economy. I'm not too sure, but
Okay.
I know they're the
In all seriousness, Trump isn't going to run again, but the Republicans will win again in 2028. There's no doubt about that.
You think their JD will win?
Whoever Trump appoints, Trump will play kingmaker, and whoever he chooses will win. I don't know who he's going to choose. There's a lot of options, but there's not many people. There's a lot of people on the Republican side that could beat Gavin Newsom. There's not many people on the Democratic side that could beat JD Vance or Rubio or whomever.
I got you. I got you. Do you think Republicans or Democrats, like historically, do better at controlling the economy?
Um, I don't know about historically. I think Trump is better for the economy than Harris. There's no doubt about that.
Um, I see. I see. And what's your opinions on the wars in the Middle East?
Doesn't really matter. I'm not focused on the Middle East.
I got you.
All right, bro.
Um,
Good talking to you. You're like watching paint dry. What else did I say? Small fry. April, just let them up. Small fry. What do you got?
I didn't mean to request up. I'm sorry.
All right, small fry. Be good, love. April, just whenever. Go ahead. Here, I'll look it up. I'll look it up. Just hold on 1 second. No, go ahead. Let him finish. Let him finish. I want to hear what he has. Go ahead. All right, bring her up proof that that's true because you're a liar. Shmello.
fucking pussy ass bitch.
All right.
Look at your fucking haircut ass boy. Fucking pussy. Trump 2024, you fucking cousin fucking nigger. I love Donald Trump. I love Donald Trump. Do you? He's gonna deport all the Jews.
Okay.
Let's go, Trump. He's deporting the Jews. Let's go, Trump. He's deporting the Jews. He's gonna deport your big four-eyed ass too, motherfucker.
Okay. What else you have?
Big old. I got $10. Can I get pump? Can I get 7 on 7? Shut your bitch ass up, fucking pussy. Let's fight, motherfucker.
Motherfucker.
You wanna fight, bitch? You wanna fight
So
with the
you
black
pick
American
fights on
motherfucker?
TikTok?
You wanna fight with black American?
What?
Bitch.
What the fuck? Are you drunk?
No, I'm not fat like you, bitch.
Oh, okay.
Your name's Dave.
Why don't you turn your camera on?
Send an invite, bitch.
Send an invite. You don't know how to turn on your camera?
No.
All right. Final word to you. I'm gonna move on.
Get a job,
Make it good.
bitch.
I work at Burger King. Thank you very much.
No, you don't.
Okay. Wendy's.
When these balls smack you in your forehead, you four-eyed motherfucker.
Motherfucker. All right, you did good, bro.
Fuck you, bitch.
Oh no, I'm devastated.
Fuck you, bitch.
See, what happens is usually when you start
You
off
look
with a
like you
rude
snitch.
comment,
You scratch your ass crack and
people
sniff it.
people will like
You
kick
look
you
like you
off
snitch
right
your
away.
ass crack and sniff it.
Hold on one
Boy.
second. I let your dumbass talk, so I'll talk, okay? But I appreciate you. Usually when you say something rude right off the bat, they get all defensive and kick you off. And what happens is the longer you're up here, you kind of like run out of momentum. You have no clue what else to say. You did good, bro. You did real good.
There once was a time where Daddy was sleepy. He fell asleep at the Oval Office. Sorry. Yo, man, how we doing? Yo, what's happening with Daddy? He's getting tired. How are we gonna wake him up?
Wait, who's getting tired?
Daddy?
Meaning,
Oh, sorry. Insert name here, Trump. I think his name is.
so you're saying Trump is getting tired?
Yeah, he's getting tired, man. We need to wake him
Okay.
up. What should we do? How do we wake him up? I've sent many emails that they've got to keep stocking up the coffee at the White House. You know, obviously they've not got a big enough supply. Or, I don't know, RFK likes that heroin. It worked for him. Maybe Daddy should try the heroin. But yeah, he's just getting so sleepy, man, and it's making me sad because, you know, I don't want him to end up like Sleepy Joe Biden, you know?
All right, what else you got?
What do you mean? What else you got? I'm asking for solutions here, dude. We need to help Daddy. Do you not care about Daddy?
You have some issues, don't you?
What do you mean? Bro, I'm just trying to help Daddy. I don't know why you're coming across and being so rude.
All right, anything else before I move on?
What else does Daddy need help with? Yo, Daddy, yo, his reading skills aren't great, man. Did you see him at that football game the other day, bro? Oh man, he read the insert name here bit. No, Daddy, that's when you're supposed to say your own name. No. Oh,
No,
Daddy.
no, no. He was reading. He was reading what they were supposed to say.
You don't
What are you talking? See,
read the
Lori,
insert
that's
name
what I'm
here
talking
bit.
about. You're criticizing him for something that's what he was supposed to say. He
Nah,
wasn't taking
buddy.
the oath, moron.
You don't say insert name here, bruh. That just makes you look like a bozo.
I got you, bro. Another one. You did
Yeah.
good, bro. What were you trying to accomplish? Whenever you said, "Let me join this," press the button to get up there. What was your goal?
To have some fun with the hits before I go to uni. That's been good.
Amazing. Did you accomplish your goals?
Uh, yeah, it's not been bad. It's not been bad.
Wait, stop being mad or bad?
It's not been bad. It's not been bad.
Me stop being mad?
Yo, I've just got another.
Wait, hold on,
By the way,
Lori.
hold on a
Answer
second.
me. Are you saying that I'm mad or bad?
No, I said it's not been bad. But my experience today,
Okay,
this
great.
morning.
All right, leave me a
fabulous.
5-star review. I appreciate you. Holy hell.
That dude was a fucking moron.
Wait, what?
That dude was a fucking moron. I came up to talk to him. I'm not gonna waste your time. I'm on your side.
All
On your
right.
side.
Oh, go ahead.
Nah, I just wanted to tell him he was swearing in cadets. You fucking idiot. He said state your name because they all have to state their fucking name.
I understood. I corrected him.
Obviously, the douchebag was British, so he needs to stay the fuck out of American politics. That's all I gotta say. Have a good night, man.
All right, be good, bro. I appreciate you. You see me shaking my head. No, that's fine. I'm gonna finish this and then I'm gonna come back. Just relax. No, let him go. Once again, it doesn't matter what app it is. My broadcast is designed for people like you. Okay, you come up, you have your meltdown, and I'm all about it. It makes me very happy. Incredible. It's what do you got? It's
Hey, I got a little tip for you. I think you should just shave all your hair off and just let it grow back even.
well, I appreciate that. And then that's why I started off this live on TikTok was to get tips from, I guess, you.
Yeah, and another tip too. I kept trying to tell you in your chat, you need to take the banner down and wash it because it's giving dingy a little bit.
Wait, I'm sorry. What did you just say?
I said you should take the banner down and shit. It's giving dingy a little bit.
Are you talking about my photo? Like this?
Yeah, the Trump banner.
So the flag.
No, the Trump banner on your wall.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
Yeah.
okay. Well, I appreciate that advice. You got anything else? I mean, it seems like you're a jack of all trades. You have lots of advice to give.
Yeah, and your shirt is giving like I ain't even gonna say it, but like one of those kids, you know.
Can I ask you a question? Are you high or drunk right now?
I'm high, but
Yeah, you're
I'm
high.
just
Of course
looking
you're
at you
fucking high.
and
Of course you're
telling
fucking
you
high.
what all I
Of
see.
course you are.
What all I see.
Of course you are.
And you
Are
look like
you
a
celebrating that your
a
food stamps is about to hit?
and
Yes
you
or
look like
no?
Are
Are you
monkey too.
celebrating your food stamps are about to hit?
And you look like a monkey too.
I thought that was racist to call somebody a monkey, no?
No, I did call you a monkey. I said you look like one.
Oh. Okay, so if I say that somebody else looks like a monkey, is that racist now or no?
No, y'all say it
Oh,
all the
great.
time, but
Okay.
I'm just telling you the truth. You look like this. Let me show you how you look. You know I know how you look. Let me show you how you look.
Are you going to get on camera?
Hold on. No, I'm about to show you right here. That's how you look. Now look at that emoji. Now look up at his face. Don't that look
That's
like him?
me. You got it, babe.
Look just like you with the little mustache and everything, and the beard. You know?
Okay.
So yeah.
All
With your
right. So
little
you
lips,
want to
where your
get
lips
back
at?
to you want to get
Where your
back to
lips
smoke.
at?
Wait, hold on
Why
one second.
why
Hold
why
on.
do
Hold
you
on.
dip? Why do you
Hello?
dip? I smoke. I just
Hello. Okay, hold on one second. Let me get rid of you. Okay. Once again, if you're gonna come up here high as fuck, at least I'll let you talk. But whenever I talk, just shut the fuck up. God damn. But I appreciate all your, I guess, advice. I appreciate you.
That guy was an ignorant fuck. Jesus.
Where are you from?
Houston, Texas.
What brings you up, kind sir?
I was just scrolling and I kind of just saw the prompt and the questions, and I just thought I could answer.
Simple. Are you a Muslim, Democrat, or Black American?
Black American.
All right. What's going well for Black America?
What's going well for Black America?
Yeah, let's start off with some positive things about Black America and go from there.
What's going well for them? I think they're doing pretty well economically. I think they're doing pretty solid in education. Not maybe as well as we could be, or maybe as well as we had at points in the past. But all in all things encompassing, I think they're doing okay.
All things accompanying. Okay, fair enough. Okay, great. What's not going well?
Those same things.
What?
Those same things. Those same things I mentioned. I think we could be doing better in education. I think we could be doing better economically. So even though, something is okay, it doesn't mean it couldn't be better.
Okay, that is point blank. That's an asinine answer, but let's talk about that. Let's just focus on this. I have them on the 3 biggest groups of failures. Agree or disagree?
Disagree.
Okay. But I think you kind of proved my point, right? Because even the positive things you said that were going on in the Black community, you also said they're failures as well.
No, I didn't say they were failures. I said they could be better. Those are 2 different
Okay,
things.
they could be better. Okay.
Yeah.
Is there anything that is going well that could not be better?
That could not be better?
Right, like you guys, something you're thriving at.
Cultural influence, as always.
Okay, elaborate on that.
Music, entertainment, sports, etc.
Okay.
That's something that we've always, quote unquote, thrived in. But that's because that's one of the aspects of society that, let's just say that the powers that be had never minded that we dominate. So, yeah.
Who are the powers that be?
Whoever you want to call them, they've never really, well, I'm not going to say never, but they got rid of laws to stop blacks from becoming entertainers and athletes a long time ago. So whoever you want to say makes those rules, I don't care who you call them, but those rules were in place.
Okay. Do you think currently in 2025, there's anybody or anything holding the Black community back?
No, in 2025, no. I think at this point it's all about accountability. But whenever we say those things, it discredits the aspects of the past that those laws were in place. And those things do have a vicious circular aspect to them.
Let me tell you. Oh, go ahead. No, finish your thought. Go ahead.
Okay, thanks. I much appreciate it. Just because something doesn't exist anymore does not mean there are not side effects and ripple effects from those things.
Okay, and I'm glad you said that. So to me, and just talking to Black Americans, it seems like a lot of Black Americans play victim for shit that happened to their ancestors, right? Nobody that I know of got sent out to a cotton field or was told to get to the back of the bus. So my question is, how many more generations is this victim card going to be valid for?
Well, 2 things. One,
Just give me a number. How many more generations are you willing to honor the victim card?
I'm not. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Until valiant efforts are made to fix those problems that systematic racism created. And when I talk about ripple effects, I'm not talking about slavery, even though I think that has its own, what are you talking about?
I'm
definitely not talking about slavery. I'm talking
Okay.
about the 150 years of systematic oppression and terrorism that came after slavery. People act like Jim Crow was so long ago. It wasn't. My grandparents went through Jim Crow. Like,
Okay.
like
So once again, hold on. Just say 150 years from now, will you still honor that victim card?
I won't be here, so I can't really
I
answer.
understand. Would you still honor that victim card?
150 years from now, no, I would not.
Okay. How about 100 years?
No, I would not.
Okay. So when is the expiration date for the black community to stop playing victim for shit that never happened to them personally?
Okay, two things. Again,
No, just give me a number. Give me a number or give me a date.
brother. I can't give you an exact number.
Okay. So what needs to happen for you to rip up the victim card and throw it up?
Two things need to happen. One, the U.S. government needs to come out and acknowledge all the efforts that were made to undermine people of color. Because the whole reason that you even have Black Americans.
Wait, hold on. I'm so sorry. The U.S. government needs to come out and what? Acknowledge what?
All of the efforts that were made to undermine people of color over the past 100 years.
Okay, so Donald Trump calls an Oval Office address. He says, "My fellow Americans, black people were undermined for decades. Let's move on." Is that what you're talking about? That is the government acknowledging it.
Yeah. Yes. No.
Okay,
First,
so just a statement from the White House.
you gotta let me get the thought out so you can fully understand what I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm saying first acknowledge, and once that acknowledgement comes, then there must be action to undo.
Okay.
Those-
And how do you undo it?
I'm not a politician. I don't know exactly.
How would you undo it? How do you undo the past? Do we have maybe like we have I don't know, every Juneteenth black people send white people to the cotton fields for a day?
No, that's absolutely absurd. And saying things like that
Okay.
is a conversation, sir. I'm trying to have an actual intellectual conversation with you.
Okay, but you're not giving me how it gets done. And to me, it just comes off as
Okay, fair
Go
enough.
ahead.
Fair enough. If you want a quick summary, let's start rebuilding the neighborhood. Let's prioritize black-owned business. Let's prioritize black education. Let's
Wait, I thought that's what Joe Biden did. No,
no. I mean, he did. He
I was
did to a certain.
I was told he did.
Okay,
No, he really did.
He may have done it to a certain extent, sure, but I think it needs to be done. Listen, put it like this: as much as a scale it was to undermine it and make sure it didn't happen, it needs to be done on the same scale to make sure that it does, and that's never been done. That's never been done.
Okay, so I just want to understand what needs to happen. Trump comes out, he acknowledges it, calls an Oval Office address. He tells the American people that black people were treated in a wrong way. He acknowledges it, and then he has to take action to fix the problem. Like, are we talking reparations?
If that's what you want to call it, sure.
Oh, fuck yeah. Okay, so
But I'm not saying paychecks being sent out to every black person. Like, no,
Okay.
that's strange. I would see them under the guys that I put them under: rebuilding neighborhoods, prioritizing black-owned business, funding black schools, et cetera, because all of those things were the opposite of what was happening 100 years ago, 80 years ago, 70 years ago, et cetera, 60 years ago. Those are things that the FHA loans, the GI Bill, the Social Security Act, all those benefits, government programs that we're giving to white people and almost exclusively denied to people of color. That went on for 150 years in this country after slavery, but no one wants to talk about it and act like that doesn't have ripple effects.
okay, so how did your great granddaddy get denied for a loan affect you today?
Well, there's something that's called economic transferal, meaning even on a lower level, if your great grandfather was a plumber and then his son became a plumber and then his son became a plumber, that's linear movement. That is called linear movement. That
Yeah,
is
but like I did a detailed ancestry report on my dad's mother's side. Well, technically my uncle did, and then I did another one. But like on my dad's ancestor side, or my dad's mother, so my grandmother's side, I don't know who was approved for a loan. I don't know any of that, so it doesn't make sense to me on how whether they got a loan or not impacts me or anybody today.
Okay, well, see, here's the thing, and that's another flaw in this conversation. We keep trying to make this on a personal level. You can't keep trying to apply something on a personal level to something that you know is done on a mass scale. No. If you know it was done on a mass scale, why are we talking about me personally?
Okay, but I'm sorry, are there records of people's ancestors who was approved for loans, who wasn't? Like, I just don't get that argument.
There's records
That's all.
of black people being denied these government benefits in mass. There's records of that. It's documented.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it
I
is.
did not know that.
Yes, it is.
All
Now,
right.
do they have the specific people that they know who was? I don't know. I don't know. But at the same time, we still know it was done. We know when the FHA loan came out that gave low interest homes to white people, we know that it said that if you are in agriculture or a domestic worker, you need not apply for this loan because they knew people of color were doing those jobs mainly. So, yeah, if we know that, then we know the truth.
All right. So if I'm in your shoes, which I am not, obviously, but if I'm in your shoes, you have two options. One, you could sit around and wait for the government to come out and acknowledge whatever you want their statement to be, and then do whatever you want them to do. That's option one. Option two is at some point, people with this mindset wake the fuck up, realize you live in the greatest country on this planet, and go get shit done.
Yeah, my first statement was at this point, I think black people need to be held accountable and you need to pick yourself up by your bootstraps. But with that being said, it's funny that you say that because that's quite literally not what white people did. The middle class was built for you. You didn't build it. The government built it for you. You didn't build it. You were poor just like black Americans until the government came out with the FHA loan. That is what built the middle class in this country. So y'all didn't pick yourselves up by your bootstraps. The government helped you. The Homestead Act, the Social Security Act, FHA loans, the Indian Removal Act, those were all government programs that helped to build the middle class for white Americans. So
But what happens if you're a white wait, hold on one second.
Bootstraps when that's quite literally not what y'all did.
Stop. What happens if you're a white American, but your your grandparents weren't even here to take advantage of those benefits? That means nothing, right? So like I don't get I never understand these arguments.
You're bringing up an exception again. I'm talking
An
about
exception, that's not an exception. There's a lot of people's ancestors that were not here to take advantage of that. So how does that make sense?
Wait, are you talking about like immigrants that have came within the past 20 years or so? Like what do you mean? Because if you're talking about people who came to Ellis Island, they definitely did benefit from those. They definitely did. They came just in time. In fact, that's why they brought them here.
For the FHA loans.
No. I'm saying they wanted to build up the white demographic of America. So they said, yeah, bring me the Italians, bring me the Spaniards, et cetera, et cetera. And then they essentially made them get rid of their heritage and classify as white. That's why on our job applications, you don't see Italian, you don't see Spaniard, you see white, you see black, you see those categories. That's for a specific reason, yes.
Point blank, are you a foundational black American?
I don't know what that means.
Oh, fuck yeah. Okay, good. Technically, nobody really does, but there's a lot of dumbasses going around and saying that bullshit for some reason.
I have no idea what that means.
No, I have a black friend. His name is Julian, and I have another one named Beloved, and they say they're a foundational black American, and whenever I question them, like, what makes you say that? They have no fucking clue. And even the guy that coined that term, that a lot of gullible black people followed suit. He's on TikTok. He's on this app, and I went up there, and he was full of shit as well. So I don't know. But just coming full circle back to the original conversation, I don't know. I just get frustrated because there's so many black people playing victim for shit that never happened to them. And part of your conversation and part of the shit that you're saying is you're saying you shouldn't do your thing, but some of the shit you are saying you are still using that victim card.
Well, I'm saying don't focus on that. Don't let that hold you back. You need to still do what you need to do to get done. But I feel like just focus. It's definitely a two-sided coin. I don't think we go like. Why do we have to have one without the other?
It's very simple. It's very simple to me. It's 2025. You live in the greatest country on this planet. Shut the fuck up. Quit bitching and go get shit done.
Okay, but has that always been the case for people of color?
Because no problem. I acknowledge that black people in this country have had a horrendous history. Let's just say it like that. They have a horrendous history.
Can I ask you a question? Just a quick question.
Wait, hold on. Let me finish my thought, please.
Go ahead.
I had I couldn't imagine playing victim for shit that happened to my ancestors. And I feel that there's a lot of black people rolling around in their graves, listening to current day black Americans bitch and moan as if they have it tough. That's the problem.
No, I don't think we have it tough at all. But let me ask you a question. When do you think systematic oppression ended?
I don't know. Tell me. Because I get different answers. People are saying there's still systematic oppression. Correct?
Yeah, there are people still saying that, and that very well might be true. But if it is alive, it's definitely not to the same. It's definitely not to the same degree. It's
okay. So it's either still alive and well, or it's not. Which one is it?
Me personally, I would say it's not.
Okay.
And if it is, it's such at a micro level or individual level, like you might have a racist CEO or something like that. I don't think it's institutional.
Yeah, but there's racist black people.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I don't think it's as institutionalized as it was prior. If I had to put a date on it, I'd say it stopped around the either late 80s or mid 90s, because the crack.
Okay, so 3-4 decades ago. So once again, when I hear that, you're admitting that it's been over for 3 or 4 decades. I must ask, how long is this victim card good for?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't want to call you yo baby daddy. Oh, Dave. It says Dave. Okay, Dave. I think it's insane to ask an entire group of people. Yeah, that's what I said. To ask an entire group.
You said ask that time. The first time you said ask. But go ahead. Continue.
Okay, irrelevant. But I think it's crazy to ask.
Irrelevant. But go ahead.
As long as you understand what I'm saying, words are words. That's literally how words.
That on a t-shirt. Words are words.
Like literally, as long as that's literally the definition of a word. If you understand what I'm saying, then it's that word. But anyway, if to ask an entire group of people to undo something in 30 or 40 years that had been going on for 150, that's a disingenuous question. That's just
so. So let's say it's been 40 years minus 150. So we're still looking at 110 more years.
I said the late 80s. So that is about 35 years. Systematic oppression started immediately after the release of slaves, so that's around 1865. That's over 150 years of systematic oppression. So you're asking us.
So are you saying we need 150 years of to kind of cleanse the country? Is that what you're saying? 150 years is the expiration date?
You may not like it, but we should at least be given that grace. If it was done to us for 150, why do we have to get rid of it faster?
150-year grace period. That's tremendous. That is so asinine, and that is why Black Americans.
You're not denying that part, though, Dave. You're not denying the part that it was done for 150. You just want us to get rid of it faster. You're just tired of hearing black people complain,
and that's why Black Americans are.
I have black fatigue too.
We're looking for 150 years of grace before whatever.
80.
All right, hold on 1 second. Top right. Hold on 1 second. 80. What do you got, 80? Where are you from?
Well, I know I'm doing better than you, sir. So you can't say all Black Americans.
What the
Of course. And why are you doing better than me again?
Well, hey, for one, I'm not stuck with dip in my fucking mouth.
Okay.
I don't have cancer in my face.
I like dip as well.
You know what I mean? And I bet right now you are not physically fit at all.
Okay, this is becoming a personal attack, man. Like, come on.
No, it's not a personal
It's
attack.
quite
I'm pointing out why he's inferior, but he's playing like he's superior. Like we can literally physically see that you're an inferior person.
Okay. What else you got?
Where else you want to go to?
How many more years do you want the victim card?
I don't use it at all because I could whoop your ass today.
Oh no.
I don't use the victim card. I don't know what that is.
Oh, okay. So why'd you come up?
To explain to you what you are.
Okay.
Can you not comprehend this?
No, I can't. Explain it again.
In different ways why you're an inferior human being. And I'm not talking about all white people. I'm talking about you specifically.
Okay.
Okay?
So why don't you turn your camera on?
I'm gonna get a cigarette because this is.
Okay.
Well, I got my body and my face in my video, so you can go scroll my page for that.
You will never see me click on your page.
Okay, good.
My friend over there said I'm going to get a cigarette.
Get it out, Stutterbox.
All right, so you got anything else, 80, before I move on?
Where else you want to go? You want to get into the politics? Because you forgot number 4.
Okay, what's number 4?
That's you guys. You guys are failing compared to every other race, white race specifically.
Okay,
you're last compared to the Germans. You're last compared to the Russian. You're last compared to the Italian. You're last compared to even the Slovenians, the Kazakhs. Like these people,
those are all white
they
people.
come here,
I'm going to be honest.
They legitimately do better than you.
Those are all
last
white people.
in which way?
And everything, education, inventions, agriculture, like American white tea, you guys finished last in pretty much everything. Even if you look at the
wait, hold on, 80. I'm confused. If white America, wait, hold on, 80,
only one gold medals in swimming.
80.
Swimming.
Well, how is it that white people are so bad, but they ended up owning your ass?
No. I'm not saying white people. No, you didn't. Like white Americans didn't. These are French and English people that came from over there. You didn't own shit. You were the same slaves.
Oh fuck yeah. Okay, so I can play the victim card now too.
You can't play the victim card. No, you can't play the victim card because you will eat a dick and suck your way to the top. So you can't be the victim. You'll sell out to be where you need to be. You can't play victim
I don't get that.
when you're a cohort. That's like a prostitute saying that she's a victim.
All right,
she can't be a victim.
I think you're one dumb motherfucker.
Well, that doesn't count because you're an idiot.
I agree.
So
you're
I'm
one
the
dumb
dumb one.
motherfucker. You have
Okay.
fucking cancer.
All right, hold on one second. Hold on. Stop.
You have a
Stop.
dick in your mouth, you dumb
Stop.
ass.
Just hold on one second.
Fucking
What?
inbred idiot.
Hold on one second.
You gonna call
Once again,
somebody
don't
stupid and you're
don't
a
be an
fucking
uncaged
moron.
animal. All right, so
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
get
gonna-
it. I get it, Pinky.
Okay, hold on one
I
second.
get it, monkey boy.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to mute both of you, and I'll ask a simple question, and then the first one to answer gets to
Pigs have
stay,
pink skin like
stay up
you.
here, and then whoever doesn't
Hey, you
answer.
know pigs have pink skin
Hold on
like.
one second. What is 9 times 9 plus
Oh
19?
my God, he asks the same 81 minus 19 question. Shut your fucking elementary school math ass up. You dumbass. You asked the
10
same fucking
seconds and
question
you couldn't
every time
answer,
because
idiot.
you have to remember the fucking answer.
All right,
You
wait.
moron.
80, what's
You're
9
a dumbass, for real.
80, what's
You're
9
a
plus
fucking
9?
idiot. Hey, bro, how much of that tobacco have you
80,
swallowed? Where's your
80.
fucking spit tune, you dumbass? You're swallowing the tobacco, you dumbass. That's why you can't think properly.
Yes, I'm the dumb one, but you can't do second grade
Yeah,
math.
you're a fucking
Who
moron.
knew? I appreciate you, 80. You did good, bro.
Yeah, you're a fucking moron. Hey,
You
Mike,
did good, bro.
The answer was 100, by the way. Like I didn't want to interrupt him though.
There was
Like,
no chance 80 knew that answer. No chance. And I'll be honest. Well, why the fuck did you need a calculator?
No, I was just waiting on him to stop talking.
No, what?
I was
All
waiting
right,
on him.
Steve, where are you from, Steve?
From Boston.
All right, what do you got?
I just saw you had biggest failures in the world. You had Democrats up there, so
Are
disagree
you a
with that. But
Democrat?
yeah,
All right, tell me how. I assume you voted for Harris.
yep, that's right.
All right, tell me how America would be better under a President Harris, please.
Yeah, she sucks
Um,
too. I'm not gonna lie. She sucks too, bro.
I don't think she's perfect, but I mean, we wouldn't be an international embarrassment to the
Okay.
extent that we are currently. I mean, countries do not respect us, just point blank. Like you go to the polling for all these different countries, what the public of these countries in Europe, in Japan, in Australia, all these different countries that are allies, what do they think about America and what do they think about
Well,
Trump?
let's not talk
They
about.
hate us. They hate us.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. There's a lot of people that dislike Donald Trump. There's no ways around it. That's obvious. But when you talk about the governments for these countries, do you think they've done things to show disrespect, or have there been some things where they show respect towards Trump?
Uh, Not seen a single one that's not just doing the traditional platitudes they would for any other world leader, but that doesn't mean they have the same level of respect behind the curtain, you know?
Okay, so
Especially
why
how
is it
they
that NATO has agreed to pony up more money, all the NATO countries? Is that showing
because
Trump? Hold on one
well
second.
that
Hold
sure,
on. Is that showing
okay.
Trump respect or disrespect?
I think that has nothing to do with Trump and it's more to do with Russia and Ukraine.
So why didn't they do it under Joe Biden? That the war was going on under
They
Joe
were
Biden.
they did. They were
They did
they did
what?
They did increase a lot of the NATO, especially the Eastern European countries, Lithuania, Latvia, Estonia, Poland. They all increased their military spending under Joe Biden. I
What
mean,
country? What country said that we're going to do 5% or 5%?
5%. I'm not sure what specifically you're referring
Zero.
to, but
Zero. Can you tell me
okay.
something that a government has done that you could say they disrespected Donald Trump? Like a government, not necessarily like the people talking shit like normal civilians.
Um, No, not direct disrespect because other countries don't function like us. Like
What
no
does that mean?
no other country is gonna do what Donald Trump did to Zelensky in the White House. They're not gonna bash him with questions and tell him he's being disrespectful and have the vice president start talking shit on the couch. Like no other country is gonna do that to another world leader because that's absurd and ridiculous and completely unprofessional. And nobody
All right,
respects
so
that.
let's see how big of a cocksucker you are for the Democratic Party. Is anything going well in America right now?
Is anything going well in America right now? Um, that's a hard one to answer. I mean, we're not being invaded, I guess. That's a broad answer, but like I don't know. I try to be optimistic about this country because I love this country, but it's hard for me to give like a because I have very different political opinions than you, I'd imagine. So there's nothing my way politically is going my way right now. So there's not much for me to be happy about, as much as I love this country. But so, I mean, what do you want me to say?
This is why politics is
All right,
corrupt
hold
in
on
this
one second.
country.
Hold on one second. Up there, just go on mute or just leave for a little bit. But is the border? You said the border's more secure. That's good for America, right?
Well, I didn't say that, but yeah, so a secure border is objectively a good thing. I'm
Okay.
not saying that's,
Okay,
but
just give me good or bad. Okay, just give me good or bad.
okay,
Stock market hitting record highs. Good or bad for America?
good, but that's been the case for
Okay,
like the
I just
last
want
like
good or
several
bad.
presidents. I know.
The only thing you're gonna say the rest of the time is good or bad. That's all I want to hear out of
Well,
your mouth. Good or bad.
okay, okay, but
Okay.
before you continue,
No,
brief,
hold on one second. Hello.
yeah,
Just stop. Okay. Murders through July of this year down 20% year over year. Good or bad for the country?
Probably good.
Why is it probably good? What does that mean?
It
How is
doesn't mean
that not
anything.
a good thing?
See, like that's why I just tried to interject because I wanted to give my quick caveat so that would make sense why I'm saying probably.
There's nothing needed, right?
Yeah, I
Donald
agree.
Trump. Wait, hold on one second. There's less illegal immigrants coming into the country. We're deporting illegal criminals out of the country. Trump is all about law and order, where he's sending the National Guard into cities
Eh,
that need help. I don't get, I don't, what caveat do you want to put on it?
I want to put caveats on the methodology of how he's going about this, on how immigration law is being enforced, and well, also you threw in the law and order. Donald Trump does not give two damns about law and order. Let's be very clear about that. That's pretty objectively true. If we look at the elector plot, we know damn well Donald Trump does not care about the rule of law and the Constitution. We
So
know
you're
this.
still focused on January 6th.
No, not you. I mean, you brought up the thing that like this is the key thing where it gets into the core of the rule of law and the Constitution when it comes to this administration and what they're probably going to try. I won't make any absolute claims because this is uh predicting the future, so I'm not going to do that. But like we'll see in 2028 what happens. But I have a very strong feeling we're going to get a very similar. Uh,
All right, so is it good or bad that Donald Trump is trying to prevent drugs from coming into this country, taking out terrorists from Venezuela? Is that good or bad for America?
Bad the way he's going
Bad.
about it.
Okay, bad, of
The
course.
way
Makes
he's going
sense.
about the way he's going
Makes
about
sense.
it.
Makes sense, of course.
No,
Is
but no.
wait, I
Oh,
just want good or bad. I just want good or bad. Is it good or bad that he designated 8 different groups from South America as terrorist groups, which allows the Department of Justice and all these agencies to go after them in a more effective way? Is that good or bad?
um, on the surface, that's good, but there are
Okay.
caveats, obviously.
Okay, what are the caveats for that?
I mean, the caveats are that
That
when the
Donald
United
Trump did
States,
it. That's what the
no,
caveat is. Is that Donald Trump did
no,
it.
that I
That's
was just
that's
about to,
the only caveat,
I was
because
just,
you are the type of person that will
yo,
bitch and moan. Stop. You are the type of person that will bitch and moan that Donald Trump sent the National Guard into different cities. Correct?
I don't agree with that, but that has
Okay.
nothing to do with the answer I was going to
Were
provide.
you okay when Kathy Hochul sent the National Guard to New York City for the subway system? Were you okay with that?
Um, I'm not completely I know what you're talking about, but I'm not familiar with why she did that. But maybe
Okay.
I'm not
There's
familiar
no
with the situation.
caveat for
So,
that one.
well, I'm not familiar with the situation, so I
Okay,
can't.
okay, and that's where what I'm talking about is your hatred for Donald Trump overrides everything. You're not the only one. There's so many of you, the whole Democratic Party, and this is how dumb you guys are. You guys are
Whoa.
defending narco terrorists from Venezuela. You're defending more crime, illegal immigrants, men
Uh,
playing in women's sports, and the list goes on and on about how dumb you guys sound.
okay,
Okay?
I'm
Just look at the
I'm not.
Democratic Party. They shut down the government for 41 days. For
I
what?
think
Look
you
at it.
got. I think you get the wrong. I think you're getting the wrong idea. I'm just a man of principle. I
No, you're
believe the
not.
things
No,
I
you're
believe.
not.
No, no, no.
No, you're
Please,
not.
please,
You have
please let,
zero principles. You're
sir,
a
sir,
hack.
sir,
You're a hater
sir.
of Donald Trump.
I
Nothing
was
more,
about to.
nothing less.
I
Now,
was
if
about
you're
to.
a man of
I was
principle,
about to explain. I was about
no,
to
no, no.
explain myself.
Stop, stop. If you are a
All
man
right,
of
bro.
principle, you would have said no. When Kathy Hochul sent the National Guard to New York City,
Because
that
I don't
was
know that
wrong.
situation. Because
Of
I don't
course you
know
don't. Of
I don't know the
course.
details.
Why?
So
Why don't you know
why
the
is the
details? Because Donald Trump did not do it. That's why.
okay? If you want to explain that one to me, that's fine. But I will say there are good things Donald Trump has done, and
I'm so
for
sorry.
instance,
That was I asked you that question and you struggled, and it sounded
yeah,
like you
I
were about
struggled,
to
but
tear
I
up that you love
I
this country so much. What
yo
the
yo
fuck are you talking about?
brother.
Literally, what are you talking about?
It took me a second to think of it, but
Oh, okay.
I think
Took
he
you a
did.
second.
I think he. I actually, once we started talking about the NATO
I talked
expansion,
about that even before I asked the question, so that's a lie. Like, are you not paying
it
attention?
was mid conversation. It was mid
Okay.
conversation.
So let's just talk about the National Guard for a second.
Okay.
Hypothetically, you're a mayor in Chicago, you're the mayor in DC, and
Yep.
Donald Trump calls you up and says, look, mayor, you're having an issue with violent crime and gun violence. I want to send you 10,000 National Guard troops to help you out. Would you accept or not?
Um, Potentially, but Donald Trump isn't calling the mayors, so
No,
that's
he definitely has. He's called Pritzker, the
so.
governor of Illinois.
So when Pritzker says no,
Okay. So
should Donald Trump respect that?
no problem. So why would they say no?
Because it's still like even if it as worse as bad as it is, this is still like a state issue. A state can handle this. A state can send in the state police. And if Pritzker is failing on that, that's on Pritzker. That's not on Donald Trump. It's not a national emergency. We don't need the National Guard on a scale that we would send in for like a Hurricane Katrina situation. We don't need that. The people of Illinois can speak. The people of Chicago can speak and vote for the people they think are going to handle this situation properly. We don't need not we, I'm not from there, but they can speak and vote for who they think is going to handle the situation properly.
Okay, so if
And
10,000 National Guard go into Chicago or Memphis or DC or New Orleans, is gun violence going up or down?
down objectively, I won't argue with that.
Okay, so why would anybody deny it?
Because like you could also make the argument that if the entire United States was put under martial law and there were military roaming the streets of all major cities in the US, crime would objectively go down because everybody's in their houses. Nobody's doing anything. Nobody's allowed to leave their house. There's patrols. Nobody's allowed to do anything. That would be the best probable way to lower crime to almost absolute zero, but we don't
But
do that for a reason.
why would we send the National Guard to cities that don't have gun violence?
What cities in this country don't have gun violence?
I don't. My neighborhood in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh doesn't have a lot of shootings. I mean,
Well, you're
but
I
like
mean, Boston
in the
doesn't have a lot.
ghettos, in the hoods.
Yeah, I mean,
But
Boston doesn't have a lot either. But we're
but
still
you
getting
can
ICE. We're still
see
getting DHS and ICE agents all over the streets for no reason. Like,
right.
do you
Well,
see what I mean? Like,
that's to get illegal immigrants out. Your
yeah,
mayor,
but they
your
don't need
mayor wants to protect them for some reason, right?
because
And that's
they're
not gonna
parts of our
happen.
They're parts of our community.
Right.
And I
Well,
don't
guess what? They're
necessarily think
not going to
it's.
be a part of your community. They're going to get the fuck out.
Well, we'll see. But either way, I don't care that much if they're here with papers or without papers. If they're contributing nicely and they're being good neighbors, I really don't care. And
Well, guess what?
if they
Luckily,
go through,
you're not president of the United States. Donald Trump ran on if you're here illegally, you're
so
going to get the fuck out.
why should somebody like you in Pittsburgh have say over what me and my community in Boston thinks about the people that live around us? That has nothing to do with you. Why should you have a
Once
say over
again,
that?
I voted for Trump that if they're in this country illegally, get them the fuck out. Sorry. And that's what Tom Homan is doing. And to be honest, he's not even doing it as fast as I want.
Yeah, that's insane. I mean, do you
I
want to
know,
just
it is.
I mean, especially in California and Texas, Arizona, you just want to cripple the people who pick the actual crops that we eat, the lettuce, the shit.
That talking point is so old, right? Like,
It's I mean, it's a
do you not
realistic
think a
thing.
lot of these big farms down there have like automated machines doing this shit now? Like,
No,
it's
but they don't for a reason. They don't
okay.
for a reason
No
because
problem.
a lot of
So
these
are there
a lot of these
of
crips
okay, no problem.
like
No problem. No problem.
lettuce needs to be handpicked.
Are there a lot of farmers in Boston?
In New England there are, but not in Boston specifically.
Okay, so what is your reason for not deporting them?
Uh, Well, most farms in New England don't employ undocumented people, so
Okay, so what is your reason for fighting for the illegal immigrants in Boston?
because the work that they do is a lot of landscaping and construction businesses, and they live alongside us completely normally, and they contribute to the community, and they're nice people, and they're not criminals by any stretch of the means.
How
I'm
do you
sure there are
know? How do
some
you know?
because
How do you know?
because I know these people. I know some of these people.
Do you
I know
know
some of these
do you
people.
know their police record? Do you know what they did in another country?
I don't give a shit if they're here being
Okay,
nice
then you
people
don't
and
give a
they've
shit.
changed and
Well,
and they've
luckily,
changed
thank
if they've
God,
changed their lives, if they've
thank
changed their
God,
lives.
there is a president in charge right now that does give a shit, right? Just because your dumbass doesn't give a fuck. Luckily, we have a president currently that does give a fuck.
Yeah, no, we don't have a president that gives a fuck. We have a president who's appointing people who will do whatever the fuck they want while telling him he's doing a good job so he
Yes.
can reap the
Yeah.
benefits of his cryptocurrency
Sure.
nonsense.
No
I mean,
problem. I'm a
that's
big
what's
fan.
happening.
I'm a big fan.
You're dude, you're
I'm to the point now when we had Democrats run this country for 4 years, what's going to happen come 2027 is the dumbass Democrats are going to start having debates. And in 2028, they're going to go through their primary and they're going to nominate somebody. I don't know who it is. I'm hoping it's that.
excuse me for 2 seconds, sorry.
What?
I have to handle something. 2 seconds, 2 seconds.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Yo, W Mohawk.
All right, great.
Yeah, this is the first time I see you like in your face review.
Okay.
But yeah, man. Yo, Nick Fuentes for president, bro. What do you think?
We're off to a good start.
We're off to a good start. That's great, man.
Like, why do you come up here sounding high as fuck and dumb as fuck every time?
Why not?
Okay. I guess that's a good point. Why not?
Why not, man? We living life. We enjoying life.
I'm back. I apologize.
Okay, so just once again, my biggest problem with the Democrats as a whole is very simple. You guys have been defending things that a decade ago none of you would defend ever. You would never defend men playing in women's sports. You would never defend open borders. You would never defend allowing illegal criminals to stay here. You would never defend more drugs coming into the country. It doesn't make sense to me. And that's why the Republicans will be in charge for decades to come.
I mean, okay. Can you at least agree with me that there's a difference between somebody who's illegal or undocumented or whatever you want to call it, that is here, they work, stay quiet, they don't do any crimes, and there's a difference between that and somebody who is here illegally and is doing crime, is part of these cartels, is doing a bunch of nonsense. There's a
But
difference between these.
they're still
Wait,
here illegally.
I
Get
agree.
them out.
Okay, but do you agree that there's a difference between the two?
Of course.
Okay. So
Of course. But there's
my
something that's
contention.
similar between them as well as
Yes,
that they are here illegally.
correct. My contention is the main focus of all of these operations by ICE and DHS is to get those people out, the ones that are actually dangerous to American communities, and then we can have a discussion about um doing some court process, some
No. There's no discussion. What are you talking about? It's
But
get
wait,
them the
Dave.
fuck out.
Steve is making a good point. Like, imagine there's
Wait,
a guy that's
hold on. Take a couple more hits of your bong, and then I'll get you in.
okay.
But
I'll take
I'm
it.
just
I'll
telling
take a
you,
couple hits.
I'm telling you that there's no discussion. Donald Trump ran on getting them the fuck out. He won in a very convincing way, and he is doing what people voted for him to do.
Okay, but not all parts of the country voted the same way.
Who cares?
So why should other parts of the country not resist what
Because
he
it's a
wants to do?
democracy.
Not
We
resist.
I mean, we do you agree with states' rights? States' rights
You think
have
the
the right to.
Democrats are resisting? Do you think what they pulled the last 41 days is resistance? They
I
look
mean, they
like
get.
idiots.
I mean, yeah, I agree. Given the other day when they caved in, they looked like absolute idiots. But for the other 41 days, and most people agreed it was Republicans' fault. If you look at the polling,
Right, but
and it was, and it was
how?
because what the whole core of the issue was Republicans needed to negotiate with Democrats, and that involves giving something to get something. Republicans, what they needed to get was a continuation of the budget. What Democrats needed to get was a continuation of the ACA credits. And
But
Republicans
they
were
didn't get that.
completely Republican. Yeah, I agree, and that's why
And they're
I'm
never going
actually
to get that.
I'm disgusted with the Democratic Party for caving to this because all 8 of the senators that caved to this are not up for re-election. So they just gave Republicans exactly what they wanted. So I'm actually very disgusted with the Democratic Party at this current time, but I'm still a Democrat, but
But
not
you
happy with them.
realize Chuck Schumer okayed this,
Yep.
right?
Yes, I absolutely, and I hate Chuck Schumer. My blood boils when I think about him. I don't like him at all.
Who's the leader of the Democratic Party right now?
There's nobody. That's probably the biggest issue the party has. There's no core person that we can look to for leadership.
So who
Um,
do you want to be the nominee?
who do I want to be the nominee? I have like three people that I would not be upset if they were the nominee. I like Gavin Newsom, Pete
That's all y'all
Buttigieg,
have.
or AOC. I like all 3 of them.
You
But
like AOC? That's wild work.
AOC's great. AOC's great. She's very
What's
Look,
so
consistent.
look,
great? What's so great
look.
about AOC?
AOC, the only thing she has is that
She's
she's
very
bad.
consistent.
That's it.
No, she's very consistent with her positions, and she votes the way that she speaks. She votes the way that her constituents want her to vote, and that's the most you can ask out of any congressperson.
But
Even
like,
if you even
look
if
at
you
the
disagree
state
with
though.
them.
Look at the state of what she's governing. She ain't really doing anything for real.
I mean, I think you don't understand what the role of a congressperson is. She represents them on the federal level. She's not directing policy that's going to directly affect the people of her district. She just represents them in Congress. There
But
are people on
How
the.
did she start though?
I think she was like an assemblywoman or something in whatever it is.
You do realize if
I don't know the New
AOC is
York
your
boroughs.
nominee, JD Vance will win probably 39 to 41 states.
Yep, I know.
That's
I
Then
facts.
know.
why? Okay, so you don't want to win.
I No, that's just what I would personally have a preference for, but I think Gavin Newsom is the probable best option that the Democrats have.
But he will still lose. He lost to Ron DeSantis on the debate.
No, he did. Yo, no, he did not.
When
He
Ron
got
DeSantis and
Ron.
Gavin Newsom
Yo,
debated, he
Ron,
lost.
Ron
And I don't even
DeSantis.
like Ron DeSantis, but
Ron
I'm gonna
DeSantis
give him his
got
flowers.
no. Ron DeSantis got bent over. That was a crazy. That was
I'm gonna need you to
crazy,
rewatch that shit because
bro.
Gavin
How can
Newsom got slaughtered, gang.
I've never heard anybody have that opinion, but all right.
I watched it.
I've even heard Republicans admit that he got completely destroyed in that one. But
Yeah, but you
okay,
figure
if
let's just say hypothetically it is what's his name, Newsom in California. All the Republicans and the RNC has to do is go back and cut some commercials about him eating at that restaurant during COVID, all the lies he has told whenever he
no,
cleaned up San Francisco for Xi of China to come into town, but then is okay with homeless for years and years and years. Like, he's going to be easy to defeat as well, right? There's a
I
reason
mean
why so many people are leaving California.
there are counters to that. I mean,
Okay,
Donald
go
Trump
ahead.
literally.
And they're
So
going to
what?
Florida.
You're not going to be able to run against Trump. Trump won't be on the ballot. So Orange
Dude,
Man
yo,
bad will not work.
I'm sorry you think that, but there is going to be some scheme to keep Trump in office. And I'm so if I will make a bet with you. I'll literally put $100 on the line right now
Even if there
with
is,
you.
why not? Why not? Like we should keep him in office until he dies for real.
No, I mean, uh,
Like,
That guy's
what is
high
he
as
not
doing
fuck. He
not
wrong?
has
not
no
gonna
What
not
is
clue.
gonna
he
say
what
not
what
gonna
is
say
he
what I
doing
want to say.
wrong? What is he doing wrong?
He's made us an internet. I've said this. This is my main contention that he's an
Uh-huh.
Once
international
again, he's
dick.
high as
But
fuck.
I
Just,
don't want to. I
I
don't
mean,
want
it
to.
is what it
Yo,
is.
but Dave, even if I'm high as fuck, am I balling though? Do I got ball knowledge or what?
Sure, you have bong knowledge,
No,
100%.
All right, gang. So we still going. You feel me?
Okay, but what the bottom line is when it comes to Newsom, AOC, and I think you mentioned Pistol Pete
uh,
as your second choice. There's nobody on the
yeah,
Democratic side that could beat JD Vance,
yeah.
Rubio,
There is.
whoever Trump puts up.
Well, Rubio already tried and he lost. I actually was like all throughout high school and middle school. I loved Rubio. Like I was a Republican for like when I was middle school, high school, all that time. I loved Rubio.
So
Now
what
I've lost
happened?
all.
What happened?
I've
You were
lost.
in fifth
He.
grade loving Marco Rubio? That's weird.
I swear. I mean, yeah. I mean,
Why?
that was my special interest autism. I don't know. I
Was
mean, you can
Marco
put
Dude,
it to.
Rubio in
even
Florida when
Ted
you were in
Cruz.
Boston?
No, I literally on my desk I had the Marco Rubio like bumper sticker. Like I thought he was great. I thought he ran a great campaign, but then 2016 happened and he got completely bitched out by Donald Trump, and I was completely put in.
It's the Trump that
I
guy.
was no, I mean, but I mean that's how you lose respect for a man. If
So
he's
I just want to recap here. You were saying in fifth and sixth grade, you had a Marco Rubio bumper sticker on your desk?
yes, correct.
I don't know what to
Bro,
say to that.
just
I mean,
respect the Don.
he ran for president. I
I,
liked him for
I
candidates.
understand. I'm well aware. But I don't understand why a fifth or sixth grader would have a Marco Rubio
I was
bumper sticker
I
on their
mean,
desk.
Yeah, like in
I've
fifth and sixth
always,
grade, we were playing Black Ops and shit. Like, what the fuck? You had a
bro.
Marco Rubio sticker on your
You
shit?
think you think I wasn't playing Black Ops with the
Like,
fucking
we
Rubio
wasn't worried
sticker?
about, dude, but like at that time, we were not worried about politics and shit. We were playing Black Ops and fucking jerking off and shit. Like, what the fuck?
Wait.
Like,
How old are you, bro? How old are you, bro?
I'm 25, bro.
And he's high as fuck. Remember that.
Oh, fuck,
Yeah,
dude.
bro.
Okay.
But dude,
All
like,
right.
dude, even Ted Cruz has a better chance of winning the presidency against Gavin Newsom, bro.
Oh no,
That's how
no.
bad the Democratic
There's no way
Party
you
is,
think
bro.
that. There's no way you think that, bro.
Dude,
Ted
The
Cruz is a
Democratic Party.
national bitch. Ted
I
Cruz is
know
a
he is. I
national
know he is.
bitch.
Like, I don't like Ted Cruz either, but like he could beat Gavin Newsom. That's how
No, he
bad
could
the
not.
Democratic Party is.
I was
Gavin
wondering,
Newsom is
Bianca,
like
why
the
when
Amer
they're talking about that shit.
Gavin Newsom is like the American psycho Giga Chad fucking Democrat
He
that we
is.
all
Look, you know
need.
what? I'm gonna give you that. Like, he is like the a Giga Chad. Like, he got that shit on. He got bitches and all that. I understand that, but like when it comes.
All right, listen, I'm going to focus on the other app right now. I'm going to come back at 7 a.m. Those two were a treat. Um, I don't know. I don't know what to say. But I'll be back at 7 a.m., so that's like an hour and a half or so. I love you.